Hey guys, so today I want to talk about a pretty dangerous topic, but because I am a small YouTuber with barely any recognition, I feel like it will be safe for me to share my thoughts and opinions, so let's go ahead and have this discussion. This will probably be a short video, maybe, so I hope you enjoy watching this and share some opinions of your own with me. Have some banter, some back and forth, you know? Let's have a discussion. Reaction content has always been pretty popular on all platforms since the beginning of viral videos. People just love seeing others react to things, especially when that individual is someone you idolize. I think we can all relate to this to an extent, even if we don't watch reaction style content. You see, it is very natural of us to just love to share emotions and mutual feelings with other people. It is the reason we share memes and videos with each other in group chats. It's because we reacted to it in some way and now want others to see it too and form their own reactions. I'm pretty sure we can all remember a moment where we once saw a funny or interesting video and then asked one of our close friends or family members to watch it as well so we can see the look on their face when they finish watching it. There's a reason YouTube channels like the Fine Bros and Jinx were so popular during their era of YouTube. It's because we love to share these feelings with other people. We love to relate and validate our own feelings towards a subject or topic by witnessing others sharing the same conclusions. I mean, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure we were all pleasantly surprised when we saw one of the children or one of the older people in those videos react in a way that we liked, in a way that we actually related to and found comfort in sharing an opinion with. It's also the reason why people love commentary videos so much, and why commentary as content blew up so much on YouTube. People also love to hear others' opinions or thoughts to better inform themselves or to once again validate and reinforce their own. Or, you know, disagree, because people love to be the opposition and compete for their own ideals too sometimes. But that's also fine. The world goes round because we challenge each other's ideas and construct upon them, sometimes. Anyways, got off on a bit of a tangent. Well, today I want to discuss the age-old topic of streamers being lazy and reacting to other people's content on stream. Let me be clear, I'm not going to be attacking or discrediting anyone in this video. In fact, I have no negative ideas or feelings towards anyone at all, but I do have some pretty strong opinions towards the laziness that is streamers reacting to content. Look, I don't really watch streamers, let me be clear, but on the off chance that I do, most of the streamers end up following a very clone-like and hollow formula. I guess that's why they call them Andes, you know, reaction Andes, vlog Andes, stuff like that. It usually goes like this. The streamer starts the broadcast, says hello to the audience, doesn't really know what to talk about or do, so they either A, start playing a game, B, start discussing recent events, or C, pull up a video or piece of media that is somewhat trending. Which is fine, don't get me wrong. People are people and they are going to do what is easiest and best for them most of the time to get a goal done, and the goal for these streamers is to entertain all of you. However, the issue arises when it is very clear that the streamer cannot provide any substance to the source in question, and let me be clear, I understand. It is a very unrealistic expectation to want someone to always give some incredibly mind-bending and trailblazing reaction every single time you react to something. And no, this is not sarcasm. I know for a fact I couldn't give a meaningful reaction every single time after consuming thousands of videos. But the least some streamers could do is actually provide a somewhat interesting discussion and interaction with the content at hand. Recently, one of my personal favorite creators, Lemino, made a video docu-essay on JFK's assassination and the very interesting information behind this case. And it did not take long before a bunch of other streamers pulled this video up on their streams and started reacting to it. But even quicker, former site Twitter, now known as X, had a lot to say against this too. It appears that I am not the only one fed up with how lazy reactions are now something so commonplace in streaming today. Now I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to use XUC as an example. There is really not much to cover here actually. XUC ends up watching Lemino's video on stream for over an hour, and for 95% of the stream, he sits in silence, occasionally muttering XUC brain dialogue, pointing out the obvious with no actual interesting takes or discussion.
We'll never know what Oswald was thinking when he spoke with James Jarman shortly before the assassination. But it is worth repeating though that Oswald was hired on October the 15th. That's a full month before the Motorcade route had been decided, let alone announced to the public.
Damn, that's tough. It's a good video. It's a good topic too, I think. I mean, these are pretty big separate events.
On the morning of November the 22nd, a handful of employees had been assigned to install a new plywood floor on the 6th floor of the Book Depository. Every once in a while, they would catch a glimpse of Oswald.
I'm not joking, you can go look at the video on YouTube yourself. He even starts the stream barely giving Lemino the respect and attention he deserves. He just goes right into it, no further acknowledgements given.
Hello chat, I'm glad you just tuned in. Okay, let me explain it. This Lemino guy makes videos that are like stories, informative about like some scary stuff that happens or whatever, right? And
is Oppenheimer the best new Joker film?
Sometimes I watch them, sometimes I don't, right? But this one is about JFK and it's pretty interesting. The reason why I think it's interesting, I don't know why I'm prefacing this chat, is because I'm just telling you why I'm watching it. Is that I used to not give a fuck about any of this shit, but then the one time with chat, I watched a guy who was talking about the evidence and whatever happened in a way that was like, he was making, like, some points were so outrageous in the way things happened that he was making like a mockery out of it, right? Wendy Goon, yeah. And I saw one on my own, and I was even more like, kind of englobed into the topic. And I was like, this is kind of interesting. So we'll watch that, chat. I'm not gonna get ADHD, and I hope you won't either. And if you do, please just don't fucking be ADHD in chat and be a bitch ass. I'm watching it. Okay, I'm watching it right now. Put it to the side and I'll put it on screen. Chat is here. I'm here, and we're all here. We're all holding hands.
I know for a fact that if we'd say a joke and then someone else says the same joke louder for everyone else to hear and then a bunch of people start reacting to it more, we'd be mad and disappointed. Look, it's very clear that Lemino puts a lot of effort in his videos. These topics take an insane amount of research and fact checking. Some people don't really understand the amount of time it takes to do the research alone and then how much longer it takes to craft up a somewhat decent presentation. I feel the frustration all the time as a complete newbie because making my mid-ass videos takes me a lot of time. Lemino probably puts hundreds of hours of work into each of his videos only for streamers to just add nothing to the topic at hand. But Lemino isn't the only creator this happens to. There are hundreds of other creators that have had plenty of their videos receive the same treatment. And XUC isn't the only person to be doing this either, obviously. I'm not trying to single him out. He's just the easiest example to pick out for my analysis earlier in the video. Plenty of streamers do this to creators. This is not exclusive to just a handful of individuals. Hazan is in the thumbnail because I want to refer to him next as he too has also been in the subject of ridicule on the internet for this reaction BS. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't really like Hassan at all. Video on him soon maybe. But with all due respect, he actually handles the reaction a lot better than what I expect after seeing the ridicule on Twitter.
Damn, Barbara, you fucking ripped your husband a new one, dude. God damn. She's like, he fucking has a small penis too. Yeah, put that on the goddamn record, okay? You understand? He lies about that too. He keeps saying 4 inches is fine. One day, while he's sleeping, I took the goddamn ruler to his penis, pulled it all the way out, stretched it out. Let me tell you, 3.5.
He actually takes the time to provide context and additional information to key parts of Lemino's videos, and actually takes the time to discuss these parts of the video with his audience and make a few quips here and there. I personally feel like this is the bare minimum someone could do when it comes to reacting to someone else's creation for stream entertainment. But that goes sour for about 30 minutes of the stream when he just decides to watch the video by just walking on a treadmill for that amount of time. But hey man, get your exercise in. At least it is more respectable in entertainment watching you actually do something than just sitting in a chair for an entire hour getting atrophied. Look, I understand that it is easy to make these types of streams, and I understand the internal and personal drain it takes to constantly be putting up a show and act for an audience of thousands of viewers of various ages. But stuff like this has been the topic of discussion for a long time, and I personally really dislike how mind-numbing and unsubstantial these forms of streams can be. I know this content is an easy way to just lay back and let the video play, doing the entertainment for you, as your viewers will stay tuned in for the feeling of watching the video along with you. And that is fine, but taking advantage of this and doing it far too often is a completely different type of disrespect to these creators entirely, as sometimes it happens more than once. And I will say, I'm not going to virtue signal or morally grandstand by saying you streamers are taking views and interactions away from these creators, because this idea is inconclusive and there is not enough evidence to prove so or otherwise. However, I will just be honest and admit that I just don't like how stupidly easy it is for people to just stream someone else's content while putting in the bare minimum. I think it's disrespectful to the creators to do this and have their content reduced to being a presentation on someone else's stream with barely any credit. That's all it is for me for today, just covering some Twitter opinionated rhetoric that I somewhat agree with. Whatever. Hope you enjoy my discussion. Tell me what you think. Let's have some conversations, arguments, agreements, whatever. Thanks for watching. Take care.